Hi, I'm Megan Kuhn with Powerhouse Real Estate, and today I'm going to talk to you about the investment of real estate. You might have heard that real estate is one of the best investments that you can do with your money, but how does that actually play out, and how do you get from affording a home that's less than ideal to your dream home? So I want to take you through step by step what that looks like throughout the whole process. One thing that I want you to keep in mind when you're buying your first home is your first home is never going to be your dream home. I've never met anyone who has bought their first home and loved every single thing about it. You might end up settling and loving the neighborhood or end up staying in a home that wasn't ideal to begin with, but you're always going to have to settle on your first home because you can't always afford every single thing you want up front. This is where equity comes into play in a really big way. When you buy your first home, you immediately start earning equity. Year over year, the real estate market has increased in value. Now, of course, 2008 was a different story, but we aren't seeing any signs that that's going to happen again in our current market or future market because lending laws have tightened up and consumers are being a lot more responsible with their money than they were back in 2007. And so now we're seeing a lot more stability in the real estate market. So year over year, we anticipate increases in our market, which means that just by living in your home, you're increasing your equity. So if you buy a $500,000 home, let's say, the average market will increase anywhere from 3 to 6% per year. If we take a 5% increase, that's $25,000 that you'll increase in the year just by living there. That's not including any repairs that might increase the value. That's not including your payments that you're making that are adding equity. That's only just the market increasing the value for you. So imagine living in that home for 3 years. You now have $75,000 that you're able to then put onto your next home as your down payment, or that you simply have as net worth or equity available to you for a number of things. This is why real estate becomes such a huge opportunity when it comes to investments, because you can do this for your own personal home. You can also buy rental properties and use those in the same way. Number one, you can get the mortgage covered by a renter, so you're not making any payments. However, year over year, the value of that property is increasing as well as your loan amount is getting smaller. So when you go to sell that property or you keep it over a long period of time, you end up with a huge amount of money that's available to you to do a lot with. You could buy another investment property. You could sell the property and use that money to put down on your dream home. There's a lot of options when it comes to building this equity and having that available to you. On this same topic, let's say that you bought a house and the market crashed. What would happen then? This is a huge topic because so many people are waiting for the market to crash before they jump into real estate. And this is something that I want to address. Now, if the market crashed, let's say, and your home was now in the negative as far as value, you simply just have to live there. You can keep making your payments as long as you're able to make your payments, then you can simply live there. This is also where things like short sales and foreclosures come into play. If you're not able to make your payments, then the home could go into a short sale or foreclosure, which is when the bank would then approve a less than offer and you would still be able to walk away without making a payment to the bank for the difference. This doesn't happen unless there's a huge market crash or there's a huge financial burden on the family. Right now we're seeing minimal foreclosures and short sales in our market, but if there were to be a crash, we would see an upturn in those. As far as you're concerned, as long as your income is stable and you're able to keep making your payments, you can live in that home. You could turn it into a rental and buy something different and keep the home until it does increase equity. Even since 2007, when our market crashed significantly, we have seen such an increase in real estate. So there's never going to be the situation where you're just going to see a year-over-year decrease in the value of your home. Eventually, it's going to turn and increase back up. And so even if we see a slight down in our market, which we have seen over the last couple of years as interest rates have gone up and buyers have opted out of the market, even if we've seen these small hits, the market still continues to increase at the end of the day, and that equity continues to rise. One more thing that we can talk about on this same topic is how you can add equity to your home. This is important. Obviously, I mentioned you can just live there and your equity will increase as long as the market is going up. You can also make your payments to bring your loan amount down, which increases your equity and pays you back for those payments that you've made. But another thing that you can do is renovations, repairs, remodels, things like that will increase the value of your home. This is going to be different in every market. Some markets, kitchen remodels bring a ton of value, and in some markets they don't. And so as you're considering how you can add to your equity, reach out to a real estate agent like myself, and we can walk through your home and help you understand how to increase the equity and bring the value of your home up to create a better investment for yourself. My name is Megan Kuhn with Powerhouse Real Estate.